It's time for another exciting chapter in the Chance Goes to College saga. So, we are going to talk about the My Colleges tab in Scoir. This is the tab that you will likely spend the most time in, especially during senior year. As you can see, you have three columns. Following column is schools that you have already shown some interest in. You've liked them on Scoir, you've done some research, however, they're tracking that. Applying column, this is schools you are applying to, and then the applied column is schools that you have actually applied to. Remember that Scoir and Common App don't talk to each other. So just because you have schools listed in Common App that you're applying to, or that you have already applied to within the Common App, they're not going to show up in Scoir unless you take that action to move them. It's really easy. You can just drag and drop. The other really important thing about the applying and applied columns, schools have to be listed here for your college advisor to send documents. So we will not send documents to colleges that aren't listed here. These documents include your transcript and your letters of recommendation, as well as the school profile and your school report. So you definitely want to make sure that you're adding schools to these two columns. Right now, again, it's really easy. We're going to show Chance is planning to apply to Elon. So you just drag it and drop it. It's going to ask you your application method, Common App, and then application type. I always suggest applying early action to schools that offer this. It is non-binding. Early action simply means that you are applying early and that you get a decision early. It's also how a lot of schools will have you apply for scholarships. So a lot of schools' scholarships or honors deadlines are tied to this early action deadline. You can see that Chance went ahead and put in their Common App ID. If you need help finding that, just let your college advisor know. You're going to save it. And then once you click into it, now that it's in the applying column, you get a lot of great information. You see what your deadline is. You can see this checklist, making sure that you've submitted applications in time for scholarship consideration. If you're going to submit your SAT or ACT, you can see if the school is test optional, how many letters of recommendation. You see that it requires that counselor letter. And then also you can keep track of what documents have been sent. Again, documents aren't going to be sent to schools unless they are listed in this applying or applied column. All right, that's it for the My Colleges tab. Thanks for listening.